unboxing. Took months to gather all this shit. Not on purpose. We sold the house, so a whole lot of work in selling the house and changing things and whatnot. But in the midst of all that, I've collected a bunch of tackle. I haven't been able to do any of these 6 cents on 6 cents 6-sack unboxings in probably about 3 or 4 months. I think I gave one to old man just to get it out of the way. I got 3 today to do, so let's quit talking and see what's in these boxes. I think I'm gonna go with one of these 6-sacks first and see what's in one of these. I've got a bunch of them, 3 of them, a bunch. So let's see what's in this. If any of you guys get the 6-sack, what do you guys do with these sacks after you take all the baits out of them? You got any creative ideas of what you guys do with them, or throw them away? I just got a pile of them laying around right now. But let's see what we got out of this one. So the first bait I pull out is the Access Metal 2.0. It's chartreuse with a black back. It's a classic color. I've used this bait a little bit, not too much, but this is a really good color, especially in muddy water. A lot of that here in Florida. And this has got this the access bill. The bill moves back and forth. It's a metal bill. It's just a square bill, a little different action to it. Pretty cool bait though. Black back, chartreuse. A little bit of orange there on the bottom. But got a bunch of stuff, so let's keep moving on and plowing through all this. Next bait is, wow, I haven't used this one before. This is the Speed Glide, 7/8 of an ounce, 100 millimeter, little glide type bait. I've been big into the big baits lately. I got some stuff in one of these boxes for some of them bigger baits, but I don't really know much about this bait. So this bait was designed to cast a long ways, and when you see them schooling fish busting, and then just sort of wake it through, it's like it's got like a chromy bottom half, and then the top half is like a translucent, almost got like a bluish pearl tint to it. Let's see what they actually call this. Chrome thread fin is what they actually call this. I think I may actually take the spook off tomorrow and throw this bait and see what it does. Me and old man's going out tomorrow. Tomorrow being Sunday. We go fishing every Sunday. At least we try. Next bait is a Quake 80 suspending. This is like their version of the lipless crankbait. And this one actually suspends, so it will not sink completely. And this is almost a little like the last bait, where it's got this front section right here is sort of chromed out, and then through the middle, and then on the top and on the bottom it's more translucent. And this one was called Shad Burst, and I particularly really like this color. Some of the colors that we've been getting these boxes lately, or before, drop the bait. I don't have very much confidence in them, so as I was talking about some of the colors before, this being one of the colors right here, like this, what is this? boiled crawfish. Never been no confidence in these red baits. I've thrown them, never really caught anything off of any red bait. And as crazy as that sounds, I've seen people die by these colors. The color is awesome. This is the Crush Mini 25 MD. This is the medium diving little mini bait. The color on it is, I mean, the paint jobs on these bait are crazy good. But you throw what you have confidence in, and I have no confidence in those baits. I mean, I'm going to continue to try and build confidence with it. But moving on. So the next thing we got in this bag is the Stroker Crawl 3.3. This is their little version of the crawl, and this is in watermelon candy. This is a color that I actually have confidence in here in Florida. This has got like that watermelon seed with that watermelon base to it, with the black seed, and then black flake, and then it's got the green flake and the purple in it for the candy. This is a bait that I do have confidence in, and this one I use a lot for flipping. Is what I typically use it for. But let's see the hardware that they sent, the terminal tackle that they sent with this, to see what way they actually have us rigging it up, because there's 100 different ways to rig it up. So what they've set is the Divine worm weight. Let's see, what size is this? 1/4 ounce. These are lead weights. I typically don't throw a lead weight anymore. They're just bulky. Some people still do. I typically don't. So I'll probably give those to my dad and give them to old man. And then they sent a Scout wide gap hook, 4/0. These hooks are pretty good. I've used them before. So they're pretty thicker. It's a thicker gauge hook. But they're super sharp hooks. All the hooks from 6 cents are. So I think that's it for the first box. There's still 2 more and a bunch of other stuff. But let's keep on going to the next one and see what I've got. Make some room. Look at this box right next to me. I mentioned I've been doing a lot of big swim bait fishing. I actually caught a 10-pounder a couple weeks ago on the 6 cents draw. Biggest fish that I've caught in a while. Biggest fish on the actual draw. I've caught some that were like a bunch of 5s and 6s, but this is truly the biggest fish I had caught on a big swim bait like that. And I'd seen this on Instagram or TikTok. The Clutch swim bait company had these little cases for swim baits, and they're locked, and then they got the foam on the inside, and then they got this little gasket to seal to make it watertight. And but this is something I picked up to put them bigger swim baits in. I mean, it's not like the cases that I got for the draw and the trace, but anything to protect these big money swim baits that we spend all this money on. I actually got 2 of them. They're like 15 bucks. I think it's well worth, especially when you're spending, you know, the draw is $75 swim bait. Just lost one of those too, so heartbreaking on that. But if you're spending this money for these big swim baits, you got to protect them. You can't just be having them beat around in the boat and stuff. So I'm investing some money in that. So while we're talking about the draw, 6 cents dropped the mini draw a few weeks ago, or a month, or whatever it's been, and I was able to pick a couple up. Haven't thrown them yet, waiting to do an unboxing. So I may actually tie one of these on tomorrow. I got 2 of the draw mini in slow sink. Packaging for these baits are incredible, but I don't need them to fish. The first one is Ghost Glide. This is a bait that it's got more of that white, solid white. It's got a little bit of a goldish, greenish, purplish, bluish. I mean, it's just, the color is crazy on this. I'm not sure if it's coming through. I mean, it's like green and fades to like, or changes the blue, purple, and like a pinkish over the white even. The paint job on these baits are crazy. And then I got 2 of them. So the other color was the same color that I have in the regular draw, and that's the Shad Sense. And this bait is more translucent, and I know this color is good because, like I've said, I've caught multiple big fish on that draw in the Shad Sense. So hoping these smaller ones will pick up in the gaps where the bigger ones are not working. And then they had dropped the 6 cents Divine spinner bait, so I got a few of these. They're all 1/2 inch. They got the screw lock keepers to them, hand tied skirts. So this one is a lavender shad. Take it out of the package. And this one's got the smaller gold blade, the bigger chrome blade. It's got that lavender with the white belly, and it's almost got a little light chartreuse line going down the, like a lateral line on it. Super detailed in these. And right there's that screw lock keeper on these, and the swivels on them are, you know, quality swivels. I mean, anything I've got from this company has been top notch, so I continue to spend my money in them. So I've got the, let's see what one, this was the Shad Pro. This is a Delta silver bladed bait. Got more of that shad type color to it with the white and a little bit of smoke gray, and then this has got like a bluer back to it, like a grayish lateral line. And then the last one I got was for like muddier water, I thought it would do good in. And this is the Bone Tease Pearl. It's got more of a bone color, and then this one's got the one gold blade with a smaller silver blade. Both of them willow. It's got that more of that bone color to it, a little chartreuse in there, a little black on the underbelly, under the eye. Figured it'd do good in muddy water. But let's keep moving on. But let's do another one of these 6-sacks really fast. Different bag. I haven't got this one. This teal with the black lettering. It's pretty cool. It stands out pretty good. But let's see what they sent in this one. First bait I pull out is the hybrid jerk. This is like a little finessey jerk bait, a little 70mm bait, and the shad burst color too. Like inside the package. I have not used this bait before. Got that little curvature to it. It's got that chrome going through the middle again in the front portion of it, and then being, you know, see-through, translucent on the top, and like a translucent, like a olive on the top into like a white on the bottom. Super cool bait. Little feather on the back, little finessey bait. But let's keep moving so we can get through all this stuff. Next bait I pull out is the Vega frog. This is 6 cents popping frog, and one of those awesome colors that I've got all the confidence in that reddish orange. This one's called Mud Frog. This is an exclusive color just for the 6-sack. It's something that they do, put exclusive colors in for all these subscription based monthly 6-sacks, and this is the one for it. I may actually use this one. It's got more of a yellowish with that black on the bottom. I think I may be able to get away with this one and have a little confidence. And that orange is almost brownish out of the package now. It does have them 2 little racing stripes there. But may tie this on tomorrow. Should be a good frog bite, hopefully. But let's go ahead and see what's next. Oh, look at here. This is the Divine Spinner bait. This one's actually a 1/4 ounce. This is that bone truce pearl. I'm not even going to take this one out of the package. This is 1/4 ounce one. I probably won't even use it. It's not something I really throw too often. I'll probably give that one to old man. He gets to come up on some of these baits that I don't have any use for. But here's the next one, is the Crush 50S Silent. Now this is something I definitely have confidence in. These little square build crankbaits, and this color right here is a definite confidence. This is that Janet juice. It's got that profound chartreuse line going down the lateral line with that purple. There's something about that purple that, and it fades or turns into that olive green. It's crazy good bait. This is the silent version. There ain't no rattles in it. I hear Cash in the house in the fifth wheel. Let's see what's in here now. It's always some type of soft plastic. So this, oh look, and a little other terminal tackle that came in here is a trailer hook for that spinnerbait. This hook actually has the keeper built into it. It's a pretty cool idea. Instead of, or some of the hooks you actually put the hook on and then there's some type of like rubber little washer or little bait keeper almost type thing that you have to push over it. And this one actually had this little plastic boot. You just poke the hook through it and you have a trailer for your spinnerbait. I typically don't use a trailer hook on a spinnerbait unless I'm getting a bunch of short strikes on them, and a lot of times I don't even put a trailer on it. It's just the spinnerbait. But that's just what I have confidence in. And here's a little bit of more terminal tackle in this same 6-sack. This is the Peg X stoppers for whenever you're pegging your weights. I've never used the clear ones before. Give them a try. I mean, can't never have too many of them. So that's a little more terminal tackle, a little 6-pack of them. And then the last thing that came in here, little pack of the 6-ounce version of like a Senko, the Ned Fry in Plum Flake, which is actually a really good color for Florida. It's got this like purplish plastic to it, almost a little red to it, and then it's got some blue flake in there. This will probably actually get used. This thing with some of these subscription-based tackle, you don't always get your confidence. You try new baits though. One of the local bait shops around here, 44 Tackle, I seen the other day on Instagram that they've got a summer package, like a little box that they put together for the summer. I think I may go and pick one up and do a little unboxing of that and see what they have and see what that tackle company is actually suggesting for, you know, the lakes around here for the next 6-sack. This one coming in blue and white. Pretty cool color bag. Like I said, what do you guys do with these bags? I have them everywhere. So, first one that comes out is the Swank 77X in that awesome color that I love. That orange. This is the boiled crawfish again. I'm not even going to take this out. I do like this bait. I've caught some actually decent sized fish on this particular bait, not in this color. I actually think it was more of the, may have been the Chad sense or something. I'm not 100% sure, but I do have confidence in this bait, just not this color. Let's continue to see what's in the bag. Oh, finally, the Provoke 106. I've been throwing a jerkbait all winter in the beginning of the spawn and everything, and this is the first time that I get a jerkbait. It's crazy. This is The color of this one is called Bloodline. Not sure about this color. I mean, the bottom of it's chrome, so I do have some confidence in that, but that red just, I don't know. Red scares me, I guess. I'm not quite sure about the red. No confidence in it. Not even a little bit. But let's go ahead and see what's next. So the next one is the Crush 50X square bill crankbait. This is something I definitely have confidence in. And this is in the Blue Truce shad. She's got so much stuff on package. I'm not gonna pull out every bait anymore. And then the next one is the Curve Finesse Square Bill, and I think this one is the Mudgill. Yep, this is the Mudgill color. This is a color I definitely have confidence in, even though it does have a little bit of the red and the orange. There's just something about this one I actually have confidence in. The next thing in the bag, oh, well, let me ask, are people superstitious? Do you have superstitions like, you know, banana in the boat, do a cast really fast, retrieve it, make sure you don't catch fish on the first catch or first cast? Or I've heard this is an actual thing, to have a Carolina rig in the boat. Some people believe Carolina rig is just as bad as a banana in the boat. Has anybody else heard this, or am I just a crazy guy that's heard this Florida thing, regional thing, or what? I've never really thrown a Carolina rig. Not into the dragging or anything like that. And as I say that, something that I unboxed here pretty soon will sort of contradict that. I am not a finesse, slow fisherman. I'm definitely a power fisherman. But this is the 6 Cents Carolina pre-rig. So I may actually try and use this summer and sort of try to broaden my fishing skills. And this came with a 5-pack of the Jugular Hybrid 5/0 hooks for the Carolina rig. And the bait that they chose, I think this is a new bait for 6 Cents. This is called the Busa worm. I think it's 9.6, and this is in that plum flake too. So this is something the color that I would definitely have confidence, especially throwing on a new technique. I would definitely have the confidence in the color of the worm. So in return may give me some confidence in the new technique. Who knows? I think that's it for all the 6 Sacks and some of this other tackle that I got from 6 Cents. So let's get into these halo rods that I had ordered. I talked with my buddy Mikey Balls, and came to a decision to buy 2 different rods. I think I went with I think it was the HD Pro 3 7-foot, and then I'm not 100%. We were going back and forth on the other one that was more sensitive. So 100% sure what I had went with. I've gotten some Halo rods before. I go back and forth in between Halo and Fitzgerald, but I do have a few other rods that are not these two brands, but these are the two brands I particular have confidence in, and I know that I get my money's worth out of them. So that's why I keep going back to these two companies. So I was right on the first one. I did go with the HD 3 Pro 7 foot. And this is a medium powered 7 foot rod with lures from 1/16 to a ½ ounce. This is what I'm going to probably use for like my Senkos, and maybe like a little 1/4 ounce ball head with a little swim bait on there. That's what I actually bought this rod for, was applications like that. And the reel that I bought for this is a reel that I bought for my wife a few times, is the Shimano Sedona, and I went with the 3000 spool size for this this rod. So I do have confidence in this reel. I've used my wife's rod a few times, so that's one of the reasons why I went with this. And this is more of a budget friendly rod. I think it's like, I think this one's like $69 or something, and I got this from the Great Tackle store here in town, 44 Tackle. So this is the reel. I just switched the handle because I crank with my right hand. This is Sedona 3000, and I've paired it with this Halo 3 with this Halo XD 3 Pro. So that's one of my spinning setups for the summer when it gets super tough. And I'm trying to, like I said, expand my techniques and the capabilities that or the way that I catch these fish. And then the other rod that I went with is going to be more for sort of interested in the hover shot and more of a drop shot type rod. So I went with the Halo KS2 Elite is what this rod is. And this is a rod that's way more sensitive than the old budget friendly Halo XD 3 Pro. And this is a medium action, a medium power, fast action. And this rod being the same 1/16 to a ½ ounce lure size. And I went with a little different reel for this one, I actually went with the Dawia Exceller, same 3000 spool size is what I went with on both of the reels. May be wrong, but that's what I went with, because just getting into the spinning aspect of this, I sort of never really committed to that side of bass fishing. It's always been more of the power fishing. So, and during the summers, it gets tough sometimes. But so this is the actual reel. This one I think was like $79. Uh-oh, here comes Cash. Telling me to shut up. Making too much noise. Can you guys hear that? Shut up. Shut up. We're almost done, Cash. This is the mother setup for drop shot and the hover shot. Super excited to start trying some of these new techniques, just to broaden the way I catch fish. But before Cash comes out here and acts a fool and starts tearing up everything, I'm going to end the video. If you guys stuck around for this video, thank you. Hit subscribe, hit like, tell me I'm crazy. I may have to cut this down or something, 40 some minutes. But just thank you guys for clicking the videos. Up here comes Cash. I didn't finish. Cash, say hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube. You want to shake? Shake for Cash. Hey, shake for Cash. Hey, goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube. All right.